Hey everyone, Rarity here, time for another blind commentary, and today I'm reacting to two more fiery Joker reviews from Scorcher. This time it's Boast Busters and Dragonshy. So yeah, back to Season 1, and yeah, it's a pair of, well, I like one episode and I don't really like the other. Boast Busters is just not an episode I care for. I didn't like Trixie when she was first introduced. I thought she was just kind of obnoxious, and I just feel that the episode overall is quite heavy-handed in how it goes about delivering its moral, and Twilight is just really annoying in it, and there are some bits that work, I guess, but there's also the thing where just the main six trying to take Trixie down a peg by showing her up, it doesn't feel exactly right to me, and I don't know. I just don't really care for that one. One of my least favorites of Season 1, and probably overall. And then Dragonshy, yeah, I do like that episode. That's a good one. Not one of my favorites, but it's a good, solid Season 1 episode. Lots of amusing bits, and it's the first episode since the pilot that is really more adventure-focused, where they actually have a plot that involves going out and confronting a dragon, which is, yeah, that's a pretty awesome thing. And it's a good Fluttershy episode. It really shows a bit more of her, and shows that she is capable of doing some really pretty cool things when she's forced to. And, yeah, it's just a really solid episode. And I'm noticing, looking at these, that his review of Dragonshy is really long. I mean, the Boast Busters one, it's about 10 minutes, which is about standard, going by the last couple of these. But the Dragonshy one, it's 20 minutes long, about double that. So I'll be curious to see what he has to say about that. I mean, the review is barely shorter than the actual episode, so it seems like a bit much, but I'm sure that he has so much to say about it. That'll mean that it's a pretty good review, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully it's entertaining. Anyway, let's get started and find out. Okay. And here we go.
So, this episode opens with Twilight
going right into it.
Experimenting with magic.
Okay, here goes.
Mustache.
Oh my, the practical applications for that are infinite.
Indeed they are.
As as you look, it's just for practice and it's gotta go.
Wait! Rats.
Okay, I'm getting really sick of these episode beginnings look like they should be accompanied by a sad trombone. Every single episode does it, and then they immediately transition to the My Little Pony intro and wait! And now we move to Twilight and like bantering.
I'm sure there are lots of ponies right here in Ponyville that know just as much magic as me.
Are you kidding? I don't think there's another unicorn in all of Equestria with your kind of ability, Twilight.
Nah, you'll meet a few later on.
And...
Snips! Snips! What's going on?
Well, haven't you heard? There is a new unicorn in town!
Oh yeah, these two are another reason this episode kinda sucks.
Than any other unicorn ever!
when did Dumb and Dumber become ponies?
Come one, come all! Come and witness the amazing magic of the great and powerful Trixie! Watch in awe as the great and powerful Trixie performs the most spectacular feats of magic ever witnessed by pony eyes!
Huh. A new villain.
Do they not
Well,
know
kind
that they're in
of.
the presence of the most magical unicorn in all of Equestria? Anything you can do, I can do better. Trixie is most certainly the best in Ponyville. Great and powerful Trixie. The great and powerful Trixie.
Lots of boasting.
Powerful Trixie.
Yeah, pretty much all she
I gotta
does.
be honest here, I don't hate Trixie. Sure, she is irritating at points, but it's really not that bad. I love how she manipulates other ponies like a pro. She serves a very interesting role as a perfect foil to Twilight Sparkle, showing just how much of a show-off a talented person can end up. And her speech pattern is downright hilarious.
Is there anything you can do that the great and powerful Trixie can't?
I don't know why we are talking in the third person, but okay.
That settles it.
Trixie truly is the most talented, most magical, most awesome unicorn in Ponyville.
No, in all of Equestria.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being talented, is there?
Nothing at all. Except when someone goes around showing it off like a school filly with fancy new ribbons.
It's a show, isn't that what she's supposed to do?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, well, well. It seems we have some naysayers in the audience.
Yeah.
That's it.
The pun.
I can't stand for no more of this. Top that, Missy.
Sure, beat the show off by being a bigger show off.
Yeah, yeah.
No need to go strutting around and showing off like that. Oh, that's
And then this Rainbow Dash line.
You moron! You're playing right into her hands. Or hooves. Ah, it's so stupid vocabulary!
Touch the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
Yeah, assault?
Rainbow Dash and Applejack
Yeah.
may behave like ruffians, but
I do like this variety scene.
Beauty and grace.
Ooh, what's the matter? Afraid you'll get a hair out of place in that rat's nest you call a mane?
Like a pro.
Oh, it is.
A unicorn needs to have style. A unicorn's not a unicorn without grace and beauty.
Mm-hmm.
No! Green hair! Not green hair!
And then this joke.
Well, I never. Well, Twilight, I guess it's up to you. Come on, show her what you're made of.
What do you mean? I'm nothing special.
Yes, you are. You're better than her.
Yes, because all that matters is who's better than who. Look, Trixie is just an attention seeker. Ignore her, and she goes away. So Twilight runs away out of fear of losing her friends, and the idiot twins start being insufferable suck-ups. You know, I really love how my gender is being represented in this show, either as stupid, one-dimensional, wimpy punching bags, or in these two's case, all three. So Spike, for once, actually tries to be the voice of reason.
The great and powerful Trixie vanquished an Ursa Major. Can your Twilight claim that?
Oh, really? Were you guys actually there?
Well, no, but...
But nothing. The proof is in the pudding.
I like pudding.
How do you function?
Look, unless an Ursa
Gotta
Major
love the
bolts enough
DBZ
to
abridged
street
there.
Trixie to vanquish, I am not gonna believe a word she says, and neither should you.
An Ursa walking up the street, hey? Snails, you thinking what I'm thinking?
Why is it they call it a flea market when they don't really sell fleas?
Promise me something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Never breed.
As well as the voice of reason, and tries to get Twilight to show
Joke
Trixie.
straight lifted from
I
Pinky
don't
and the
want to be
Brain.
seen as a bragger like Trixie.
But you're the best.
Please, Spike, I said no.
If that's the way you want to be, then fine.
Wow! Two young kids walking into the middle of the monster-infested Everfree forest in the middle of the night without adult supervision. Wonder what their parents are doing right now.
Yeah. Good question.
Where are you going?
Never have seen their parents.
Got a major problem.
Ugh, these two are unbearable!
Pretty much.
Ursa starts rampaging, and you know, if these kind of potential dangers awaited the ponies, don't you think they would have like a militia or something? And Trixie's boasting is put to the test.
Stand back!
This was pretty funny.
Piece of cake.
Oh, come on, Trixie!
Stop goofing around and vanquish it, eh?
Oh, so that's why they're so stupid. They're Canadian. I'm kidding.
I never have. No one can vanquish an Ursa Major. I just made the whole story up to make me look better.
You don't say! So Twilight uses her magical abilities to beat the Ursa Major non-violently.
Wow, Twilight! How'd you know what to do with that Ursa Major?
That wasn't an Ursa Major. It was a baby. An Ursa Minor.
That was just a baby?
Say what?
Well, if that was an Ursa Minor, then what's an Ursa Major like?
You don't want to know.
Wonder if we'll ever see that thing again.
Oh dear, that's actually a frightening plot twist. So Trixie, police for
Kind
her
of
life,
is.
and Bob and Doug McKenzie are about to get served their punishment.
We deserve whatever punishment you give us.
What do you think, Spike? Should I give them number 25?
Oh, 25, yes. And I think I deserve it too.
Huh?
I think you're right.
Okay, episode, you have one more chance to redeem yourself. Let's end this on a high note here. So come on. What's it gonna be?
Or maybe the mustache wasn't enough. Maybe if I had a mustache and a beard.
Oh, not this again.
This episode fails.
Yeah.
Seriously, there were a lot of bad decisions made in this episode. The main characters looked like total jerks, the side characters were incredibly irritating, and there were a ton of extremely awkward moments. Trixie, ironically, is the only saving grace. She was hilarious, well-written, and I like her role as a foil. But what really burns me up is the message. Yes,
I did like her when they
appreciating
brought her
Town's
back,
show
so.
It's a good message, but it's too specific. The pieces were set perfectly to learn a lesson about handling people like Trixie, which I think is a much more universal and meaningful message. Bottom line, this episode is wasted opportunities making way for annoying characters. I'm
That's
the
fair.
Joker, and wait, what's...
And yeah, music. Gotta go with the episode title.
Something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
So, AJ and Trixie... I just got that, AJ and Trixie. No.
What's up, man? How are you?
Okay, seriously, Chewie, how did you hack my video too? It's government secured with hundreds of firewalls!
With the Force.
So, who's this
Okay,
guy?
Chewie, if you want to remain cryptic, you can at least come up with a better excuse than something as contrived as
So
the...
what you doing?
I'm reviewing the next My Little Pony episode.
Oh, something different, I see.
Oh, bite me.
Sounds pretty cool, actually. I want in.
Oh, so it's a collab.
Yeah, give me one good reason why I should let you. Because, one, you have no standing within the Brony community. Two, you don't even make videos. Three,
Oh, so he's not someone people would know.
why did this video suddenly become grayscale? What was that? What the heck, Chewie? How are you? This is unprofessional! The audience can see the black line!
Good point.
I have control over your show now. Besides, you owe me one for that little comment you made about us Canadians.
That was a joke!
Jokes are supposed to be funny.
It was pretty funny.
Ouch. So this starts off with Fluttershy feeding her animals. Why is she doing the animals' huntings for them? What do they do, just sit around starving until she comes?
Apparently, natural selection doesn't exist in the MLP universe.
So here's Angel Bunny, our show's resident example of Flanderization.
Wow. His name is Angel, and he's a jerk. I would say how original, but for this show, it actually is That's scary.
I know you want to run, but just 3 more bites. 2 more bites? 1 more bite? Pretty please.
He was so content and eating that carrot until Fluttershy told him off for eating it too fast. What an asshole!
Yeah, if I bothered to make an angel likability meter, it would be at 0 and stay there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because of that giant cloud of scary black smoke? I'll take that as
doesn't that qualify as domestic abuse?
Just wait until later. Putting your hoof down.
Don't underestimate the Force.
Help! Please, help! There's a horrible cloud of smoke.
Wow, Fluttershy says there's extreme danger and no pony bats nigh? Yeah, real land of friendship.
And where there's smoke, there's fire. And
Listen up! Smoke is spreading over all of Equestria.
whoa!
Really? No one bothered to look up to see the huge black cloud stretching across the sky.
It is a little hard to believe.
I've just received a letter from Princess Celestia informing me that it is not coming from a fire.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's coming from a dragon.
Dragon?
According to Princess Celestia, he's taking a nap. His snoring is what's causing all this smoke.
So when a dragon sleeps, it creates smoke. Yeah, the Green Party would have a field day in Equestria.
Princess Celestia has given us this mission, and we must not fail. If we do, Equestria will be covered in smoke for the next 100 years.
Oddly specific.
Okay, girls, you heard her. The fate of Equestria is in our hooves. Do we have what it takes? Oh,
We can do it.
Why isn't Celestia doing this?
She's the ruler of Equestria. If she had to stop and handle every little thing that went wrong, she wouldn't have time to breathe. She's delegating.
Wouldn't it be easier for her to do it? She could just poof the dragon away.
Wants to test Twilight, I'm
but
guessing.
Then we wouldn't have an episode.
Fair point.
All right, every pony. I need you to gather supplies quickly. We've got a long journey ahead of us. Let's meet back here in less than an hour.
Montage time?
Montage time.
One of the show's best montages. I approve. Yeah.
So, after the montage, Twilight gathers her troops together for one final pep talk.
But we've all got to keep a good pace.
Although the problem is that they drop all their stuff in the montage immediately
Makes no
afterwards.
sense. They're not going to be able to climb up that mountain. It's biologically impossible.
Are you sure you want Fluttershy to come along? I mean, that pony's afraid of her own shadow.
Oh, come on, Rainbow. No one gets that. I stand thoroughly corrected.
Gotta give him a point for realistic portrayal.
I think we should all go up together. Safety in numbers and all.
No.
Oh, all
No,
right.
they're not.
I hear the only thing.
What the f?
Yay!
This makes absolutely no sense! Horses are not designed to live in a mountain environment. Their strong legs, dangling head, and tall stature are designed for the grassland ecosystem.
Not exactly going for realism here, are
A
we?
camel and throwing it into the Arctic. And I haven't even started on the horse's hooves, which is another lesson entirely. While ungulates can survive in a mountain's environment, those are even-toed ungulates, which are in another order compared to horses. So I must ask, why aren't they falling off?
Magic?
Yeah!
Fluttershy?
Hey! What are you waiting for? An invitation? Ooh, I think I have one in my bag.
Oh, now I see why Pinky comes along. Entertainment!
It's so steep.
Well, it is a cliff. You could just, I don't know, fly up here?
Hold on.
Oh, great. What now?
Replay that.
It's so steep.
Well, it is a cliff.
No, 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 no! a cliff, as described in physics and mathematics textbooks as a near vertical drop would not allow ponies to walk up it. In physics and in mathematics, the angle between a surface and a plane is the exact same angle that allows—
Chewie! Let's just give science another point and be done with it.
Probably a good idea. This guy
motivate Fluttershy, but she—
We don't have time for this. What are you doing? I'll need this if I'm gonna take her around the mountain another way. Around the mountain? That's gonna take them forever.
No, that is what goes to another.
Yay!
Yeah, someone's got some anger issues here.
You know what? I give up. I don't care anymore.
Yay!
Told you it was gonna take them forever.
Your turn, Fluttershy. But it's so wide.
There's nothing to be afraid of. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump. See?
No!
It's a very fun.
Okay, here I go. A hop.
That's it, you got it. There.
Yep.
Just don't look down.
Okay, that was funny.
Yes.
Let's keep it down. According to my map, we're entering an avalanche zone.
Okay, wait a second. Didn't Twilight say she would take them the safest route up?
You could say the other ways were more dangerous?
What could possibly be more dangerous than an avalanche zone?
Yeah, I got nothing.
The smallest peep could cause a huge rock slide.
So, when does Fluttershy set it off?
20 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
My Little Pony, ladies and gentlemen, a show about cute, fluffy animals, bright pastel ponies, and
Giant rocks of death.
Mm-hmm. Not the only episode with giant rocks to death either.
What is wrong with you?
You know you just asked Pinky what's wrong with her, right? Wait a minute. So a vertical rock cliff face is no problem, but a sandy hill is what makes you slip?
Chewie, for the love of all that is good, if you keep nitpicking the science in this episode, we're gonna be here all day!
Yeah.
Still think it was a good idea to bring Fluttershy along?
We're about to find out.
So Twilight runs down her plan with her friends and explains their roles.
Rarity and Pinkie Pie, you'll create a diversion to distract the dragon if things get a little hairy in there.
Quirky!
Applejack, you're ready with the apples in case he decides to attack.
Apples as ammunition. That's actually pretty effective.
Yeah, we use them up here all the time.
You know, this plan is actually well thought out. She has each of her friends do a specific task incorporating each of their natural abilities. Rainbow Dash's strong wings, Rarity's empathy, Fluttershy's animal handling, and Pinkie Pie's whatever it is that she does. The problem is, we have about 8 more minutes of screen time, so...
Murphy's Law will hit in about 60 seconds.
Oh, thank you.
So, what is the best way to wake up a sleeping dragon without upsetting him? Fluttershy? Oh, come on.
So Fluttershy finally lets her friends in on why she's so scared.
What?
I'm scared of dragons.
But Fluttershy, you have a wonderful talent dealing with all kinds of animals. Yes, because they're not dragons.
But what about...
We've seen you walk right up to a horrible manticore like it was nothing.
Yes, because he wasn't a dragon.
But what about...
Spike is a dragon. You're not scared of him.
Yes, Because he's not a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale-having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could-eat-a-pony in one bite, totally all-grown-up dragon.
Wow, the show actually cleared up plot holes before we did. I'm shocked.
You're so afraid of dragons. Why didn't you say something before we came all the way up here?
I was afraid to.
So Twilight walks up the smog and...
Yeah, pretty much.
Mr. Dragon.
Yeesh. It's like talking to Big Oil.
We've come here to ask that you find another spot to take your nap. It's just that you seem to be doing an awful lot of snoring. Equestria simply can't survive 100 years in a dark haze. You understand, don't you? So you'll find another place to sleep?
Denied.
Obviously, this situation just calls for...
And then Rarity.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. But I couldn't possibly head back home without mentioning what handsome scales you have. Saying those scales have to be hidden away in some silly cave for 100 years? Personally, I think you should skip the snoozing and be out there
Yeah.
showing them off. That would be more
Commonly made joke,
than
but
jewels while you're gone.
it's still amusing.
I was this close to getting that diamond.
You mean getting rid of that dragon?
Oh, yeah.
And then Pinkie Pie.
You look ridiculous.
And how, pray tell, did she fit all of that stuff into her tiny little saddle?
You don't question it.
It's Pinkie Pie. No questions.
There we go.
Apparently he doesn't like laughing. Or sharing.
All right, that's it. I'm going in. Rainbow, no! Get out! Sorry.
So Fluttershy sees her friends get attacked, and she snaps.
How dare you? How dare you? Listen here, mister. Just because you're big doesn't mean you get to be a bully. You may have huge teeth and sharp scales and snore, smoke, and breathe fire, but you do not, I repeat, you do not hurt my...
Wait, stop right there. I have to argue with the credibility of the scene.
What do you mean?
Look where Fluttershy is. The dragon doesn't have to take this lecture from her. He can just eat her right there.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
he's not
a
a
fair
jerk.
point.
I mean, sometimes when you get yelled at and you know you're wrong, you just sit there and take it.
He didn't have any qualms of trying to kill them before Fluttershy started lecturing him.
Yeah, well, if someone comes up to me when I'm sleeping and kicks me in the face,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna get a little pissed off. Doesn't mean I'm a bad guy, and doesn't mean when I get tailed off for it and I kind of come to my senses, I'm gonna do the same thing again.
But the dragon isn't you. He's a jerk. All dragons are jerks. Season 2 said so. It's been said by
Wait until season
episodes
6.
that dragons are by nature greedy and complete a-holes. Before season 2, this episode made sense, but now because of those, this entire episode has been completely voided.
Point granted.
I said, come back here! No! How does Fluttershy put up with you furry little things?
She doesn't. She's abused by them on a daily basis.
Dear Princess Celestia, I am happy to report that the dragon
Yeah.
has departed our fair country, and that it was my good friend Fluttershy who convinced him to go. This adventure has taught me to never lose faith in your friends. They can be an amazing source of strength, and can help you overcome even your greatest fears.
She's just 5 away from a new pony record. 347, 348. Dragon! Why are you laughing? That awful dragon is back!
Okay, Pinkie. Not cool. She was just about to break a record, you jerk.
Yeah,
Okay,
it is
Dash.
bit.
Not every pony can be as brave as me.
This was a good episode.
Glad he thinks so.
Other episodes, it's actually nice to see an adventure plot. There were quite a lot of great scenes in this one. The humor in this episode is very good, if a little nonsensical at times.
I have to agree. Some of the edits they use for the jokes are very well done, especially the sight gags. There's also a lot of character development in this episode, mainly between Fluttershy and her friends. And I love the moral. I think it's just fantastic. Okay, the science of the episode can be a little distracting, but come on, it's a cartoon about flying magical ponies.
Yeah.
Give it some leeway.
You really can.
The real issue we have is that the final scene with the dragon was retconned by later episodes. But can we really fault
And then
this
re-retconned
episode for
when we
that? Not really.
met some not jerk dragons.
I'm the Fire
Eventually.
Joker. And the one known as Chewie is not present. Where did he go?
Ah, yeah. Gotta take care of that. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna piss him off. Yeah, that was another one of those guys that was in the military bronies thing when I looked at that, wasn't it? That was quite a while ago. Okay.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. So, yeah. Definitely agreed with him more this time. Last time it was... Yeah, I definitely disagreed with him on Griffin the Brush Off, and at least to some extent on Applebuck Season. I think it's a little better episode than he made it out to be. But here, I agreed with him pretty much completely on both episodes. I would definitely give Boast Busters about a D, and yeah, Dragonshy is worth a B. Yeah, both these reviews were pretty entertaining, about what I've come to expect from his videos at this point. Still haven't quite gotten to that point of quality that I saw in his in the first one I did, his cutie map review. But I guess we're slowly getting there, and there are some more interesting things he's doing editing-wise, which is pretty cool. Second one was a collab with one of his military friends, which was cool. That was good to see. I mean, I don't really know that guy from anything other than that one military bronies react video that I watched, but yeah, he was fine. I mean, he got really super serious about all the science stuff, which I guess someone has to, but yeah, it was mostly pretty entertaining, and yeah, video was pretty fun. And the first one was pretty fun too. I mean, yeah, he got some pretty humorous reactions in there, which, I mean, that's mostly what this series is. It's more like these scripted reactions as opposed to really making in-depth points or anything. But it works. It's pretty entertaining. It's pretty fun doing the whole nostalgia critic thing, and he does it pretty well. And yeah, don't think I have anything else to say, so yeah, hope you enjoyed the commentary. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.